Monday, April 7th. We made it another week. This weekend was a busy weekend. It was a great weekend. Friday, Matt was on call and got a call. And that's okay. We didn't really have much going on, but on Saturday, the kids surprised me with a trip to the house on the rock, which was great. I had a great time. I think everybody had a great time. I hope everybody had a great time. It was fun, but the kids always love going there, and I'd like to go back again this year, maybe after this chemotherapy and stuff like that. It's different to see it in the summertime when all of the gardens are open, and Brett had his senior pictures taken there, and just doing the first part of the tour and going through the house is just that's my favorite. I would just sit there for days and just look at stuff, and maybe I'll do that. I don't know, we'll see. But that was Saturday, and then Sunday Brittany had some family come up from Jefferson. Her one cousin lives in Madison, but her grandma, her aunt, her cousin, and her daughter came up to North Freedom to hang out, and we had lunch. And then Bo came, and we just enjoyed some chit chats and family time. Jim was there, and all of the kids came out except for Kira. So that was good. We got home and still had some time to do a little couple things here and there around the house. Brett got his taxes done, so taxes, check, all done. Everybody's done taxes. And it's only April 7th, so that's pretty good. But it was a good day. It was a very trying week. So looking back on the week, I'm glad that week is over. Looking forward to the new week that is to come. There's a couple appointments I have this week. Tomorrow is my oncology appointment. That's a big appointment. I will have a dietitian appointment on Wednesday, and right now it sounds like I'm going to go on my own to that, which is fine. I can do that. The oncology Matt will go to. And I don't know if Brittany wants to go. I didn't ask her. Probably should do that. But I absolutely feel the love and support from my family and my friends that know what's going on and have reached out and things like that. It's really nice to know that you've got people in your corner who are thinking about you and just sending those good vibes and stuff like that your way. It gets to be a lot to respond to everybody, and people text you when it's convenient for them, but it brings up all of that emotion, and I'm not complaining. I love it when people are messaging me and reaching out and stuff. It's hard to process. So I'm still processing all of that. This is real raw yet. I had some people reach out to me with some questions, so I will do kind of a question and answer video, but I'm gonna wait until after my oncology appointment tomorrow to do that, because I will have a better idea of kind of what I'm looking at, what the treatments are that they're recommending right now. I haven't gotten my genetics testing back yet, and I believe they'll order that PET scan, and that'll be done at some point this week too. So I'm still gathering information for what my journey looks like, but I'll still try to keep everybody up to date at certain points that I know where we're going from here. So I would like to keep looking back as to all of the good things that happened within the week, and then looking forward to all the things that I have coming up, and try to keep everyone in the loop, because it's just as much your journey as mine. If you're watching this, you're interested for some reason, And if you want to reach out to me, I have an email address. It's lisa.vodak.cancer.sux@gmail.com. So you can always email me too, or if you have questions or just want to check in. It's a little bit easier because then I can go into it and check it versus people texting you. That brings up a whole wave of emotions, and maybe I'll get over that, but right now it's really raw. It's really hard. But I appreciate the support and everyone, doing that, because you're taking the time to let me know that you're thinking about me, and I appreciate that. It's just then me digesting that people love and care about you, and you almost feel like you're not worthy of their time or energy or thoughts or whatever, and it's really kind of a dark, slippery slope. So the reason that I'm going to be setting up some therapy appointments, because it's very taxing on your mental health, and I think that's really important. So here we go. We just are gonna keep trucking on, and I keep taking little videos of like what I've got going on, and I'm putting them in my YouTube channel, but I'm not quite pulling off that band-aid yet of sharing all of that in my really interpersonal life with everyone. This page is restricted to 18 and older because we do a lot of swearing, and it helps me. It's always been my thing for a while. We didn't swear at all in front of our kids, and lambasted whoever did, because we wanted our kids to not be involved or around that. And any of you that really truly know me are shocked at those statements, because F is my favorite lettered word, and so is C and all of the other ones. I mean, I use it when you need to. They're very appropriate, and there's something to be said about people who swear. They're more trustworthy, I heard, and I believe that to be true, and I am a sailor at best. So another reason why I haven't released a lot of that, because that's all very raw, personal moments. Me getting ready in the bathroom for my day. I took a video of my response to opening a card. Those things are all things that I'm documenting through this process, because I'm trying to have an outlet for myself. I'm not a writer. I'm not a journaler. People are like, write down your thoughts. I can't even be okay in my own mind some days with my own thoughts. I have a hard time writing it down and like physically looking at what's written on a piece of paper. So I'm not there yet. So my video journaling is my way of journaling and dealing with my thoughts and feelings and emotions. And it's really raw. It is 100% organically me. And I'm really trying to be non-apologetic about it. I'm really struggling, but this is me. This is my life. I would never try to offend anybody, and it might be really eye-opening to somebody who watches this of who I am, not who they think I am. And that is something that we all walk a fine line with. When you think you know somebody and you see that they were arrested for child porn, like those kinds of things happen. You think you know somebody and you don't, or you think you know who they're about or what they are, or you have no idea. And the people that live within these walls, or have lived within these walls, know exactly who I am, and I'm unapologetically me. And when you're at work, in a work environment, or a family situation, you kind of walk a fine line of who you think other people think you are. And this is not that. This is raw, a glimpse into a day, a life, a moment of who I am. And So I've got a lot of videos of a lot of things that I've been going through, and I just have not released it yet. Or I don't even know if anybody wants to watch this, because that's not what it started out being. It started out being for me. And it started out being for me to get my thoughts out of my head, or process those tears and crying, and deal with this diagnosis. And I'm a control freak. Like, I want to control everything. I'm a planner. I'm a logistics thinker. All of those things do not flow well when you have cancer. I'm in this shell of a body that I feel like is not mine anymore. And it's a struggle. It's really a struggle to have to let go of those things. And if I can let go of, this is me in my own therapy, like my own mind of therapy, if I can let go of what other people think of me, because it has no validity in my life. Like, I don't care what somebody else thinks of me. It doesn't affect me in any way, because I am who I am. And I think throughout my life growing up, you're always taught to suppress who you are and become who your parents think that you should be, or your grandparents. Like going to parochial school, what does that do for you? It made me hate my parents. It made me despise that school. All of those things. Those are whole other videos. But it is now my life. These are my choices, my decisions for me that I make. And this would be one of them. Sharing me with the world, or whoever wants to see it. Just my family. Whoever wants to watch this. You're still watching it. I'm like 12 minutes in, rambling about nothing. Are you still there? Did you see ya? I don't care. If you're still here, it's because you're curious, or you love me, or you just want to know how I'm going to sign off the end of this video today. I don't know. But all those things I'm working through and dealing with, and really just not giving a shit about. It's going to be real eye-opening to people, but this is me. And I'm okay with that. So I'm going to publish this video for everybody to watch. And then if you go back, if I publish other videos, maybe you won't be so surprised. Maybe you will. I don't know. How well do you really know me? How well do I really know myself? Therapy. It's going to be okay. This is going to be a wild ride. Buckle up. Maybe some of you will stick along for the whole entire journey. I don't know. It'll be interesting to watch my get ready with me videos when I don't have anything to do. You have to have humor, people. Sarcasm, humor, it all. It's who I am. Okay, I've rambled for enough. I will keep everybody posted. I'm going to do a question and answer video after my doctor's appointment. And I'm okay if this is public, if you want to share it out to people who I know or think that they know me. Yeah, because knowledge is power, and I don't know if anybody else has gone through this journey and done this before, or I don't know anybody specifically who has. This is my way of dealing with it, and I'm gonna do me, and this is me. So buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but thanks for being in this roller coaster carnival ride with me. We'll see how it goes.